Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here with me. And today's video we're going to talk about the hedgehog pet. What's so good about it? I'm even going to show you guys a demo of its capability so that instead of trying to imagine what we are writing out there in guides, you guys are literally seeing the effect itself. And I'm also going to explain roughly the skills, how it stacks, and also how you can get them. The good news is for the SEA Southeast Asia server right now, this pet is available for the duration where this video is out, which is why I'm making this video for you guys to bring awareness to the new players on what this pet is capable of. Okay, so if you are a new player, you like the guides that I'm providing you guys with, do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for me, as that will really help to grow the channel. And as a promise to all my viewers, you have asked me to subscribe to Patreon, to the YouTube membership. I've done it already, so I'm open for Patreon donations, PayPal donations, as well as YouTube membership donations. So to all the donators and sponsors for the channel, thank you very much for sponsoring the Discord Nitro, for sponsoring the channel's content, financially helping me. So big thank you to you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to start today's video. Before I begin the demo, I just want you guys to know that I actually have a 3-part guide on gathering. And if you can come to my Discord server, you will be able to see a link that compiles all the guide for easy reference and finding. So in it, there's a part 1 for basics of gathering, part 2 for the tools and the gears, and part 3, which is some tips to actually increase the efficiency. So for the hedgehog pet in particular, it is known as one of the top tier most wanted pet for life skill gatherers. So for life skill gatherers, for example, right now I'm going to a tree. I'm equipped with the lumbering axe right now. So what happens is that once I'm near a tree that can be gathered like this, you see the icon. So I'll start gathering right now. Typically, you only get 1 wood or 2 pieces of wood. Okay, but look at this right now. I'm having 2 ash timber and 2 logs. So I'm going to collect them. Next, I'm going to find another tree that can be gathered on, like this one. And I'm going to start gathering again. And this time round, let's see. I have 2, 2, 4, 2 plus a fairy powder. This is the effect of the hedgehog pet. Okay, so I'm just going to find another tree. Someone else must have been gathering here before me. So let's try one more time. So it's another 2-1, which is basics. Okay, go and find another spot that we can gather. One more. And let's see what's the result of this. So again, now you have even more. 4, 4. And we have this item, which is the spirit leaf, 3 ash timber, and 2 logs again. So as you can see, the effect of the hedgehog does cut down your gathering time in terms of the amount that you can gather by a lot. Okay, and for this to happen, your hedgehog has to be at a certain tier, okay, at a certain level. So let me try to move forward and see if I can find a few more trees that I can gather, so you can see the prolonged effect when you're doing gathering. So this is 3 by 2 by 2 again. Okay, so let's go forward. Is there another tree that we can gather? Yes, one more over here. We'll make this one of the last few. Okay, and we have 4 by 4 again. Okay, so you guys have seen the effect, okay, the boost in the gathering when you have the hedgehog pet. Now, what I want to show you guys is this. By the short time I gathered from just a few trees, you will realize that I have 22 of ash log, 23 of the normal log, I have 6 maple log, I have 1 fairy powder, and I have 1 spirit leaf. This is just in less than 5 minutes. So the hedgehog does help you a lot. So since we are doing a video demo, I'm going to unequip my hedgehog right now. So the hedgehog is no longer on the list. And I'm going to find more trees. This time around, we're going to do the gathering without the hedgehog so that you guys can actually see what's the rate like. Okay, so we're going to gather from this tree here. Alright, so we got 2, 2, 1, which is the basics. And then let's try one more time. Again, it's just 3, 2. You don't really see that 4 or 5 items at one go. Let's gather one more time. So it's again 3-1. It's nothing much, okay? So just one last time, just to show you guys the difference, okay? You guys saw the difference just now. We have 4 items, we have 5 items, and this is always 2 items or 2 types. So this is basically enough to showcase, even for a short duration, how beneficial the hedgehog pet can be. So for now, let me bring up the pet window. As long as you have one pet equipped, you are actually able to go to this icon. It will show up once you have at least one pet. You can click on it and you will be able to see all the pets that is in use at this point of time. I will do a detailed pet guide in future, but for now let's focus on Bastion, which is my hedgehog. It is level 10 right now. As you do the gathering, it will level up. Tier 4 is when you feed other pets to it, you upgrade the tier. And then the gathering right now is at this special trait, which is called gathering item quantity increase. This is how you see me getting a proc of 4 to 5 items, 4 to 5 items. I wouldn't say all the time, but pretty consistently it is happening. So this is the special skill. Now for info, all pets will have a special skill. For example, the polar bear will have a auto fishing time reduce, and other pets will have it. Okay, one thing you guys need to take note is this: the special skill does not stack. Okay, so if you have 2 pets like this, hostility detection, it's not gonna make things any better because it doesn't stack. However, on the right side, these are random skills that will appear. For example, life skill plus 4%, karma recovery, combat XP, another fishing plus 5%. These are stats that will stack with other pets. Okay, so these are stats that will stack with other pets. So for Bastion, my hedgehog, the way I name him, okay, the gathering item quantity increase is the main skill that makes this one of the top tier most attractive pet in Black Desert Online till date. Okay, they may not be the best tier in future, but for now in 2020, for gathering, it is still one of the best. So at this point, you may feel that I'm trying to sell you this hedgehog pet and then I'm gonna get a commission out of it. The truth is, I'm not getting anything out of this video or selling you this pet. Okay, if you are interested in this pet and you want to get it, the good news is if you're watching this video right now within this period where the pet is released, I hope you'll be able to purchase it, because if you press F3 on your keyboard, which is to the Pearl shop, what you want to do is go to hot and new. Now, the icons can be deceiving because they don't look anything related to pet, but you want to mouse over this area, which is the golden life pack. Okay, you see the hedgehog, which is the icon of the hedgehog pet itself. You want to go in. Currently, there is a discount, if I'm not wrong, from 970 pearl to 776 pearl. And this discount will end on the 18th of November 2020. So this whole thing right now, if you want to buy it, you will need to act fast, because 18th of November is just 8 days away from the time I'm releasing this video. So if you're going to do gathering every now and then, or you're a hardcore gatherer, you don't have this pet, maybe you could consider investing in it. Okay, I myself, I bought it because I have seen the effect from my brother's account. He showed me how the hedgehog actually works, and I was really convinced. And after I bought the thing, well, there's no turning back. I love it. So even though I'm not a hardcore gathering life skill player, I do gather every now and then, and this pet really cuts down the amount of time I need to get a substantial amount of materials. So if you guys want to get it, please try to buy it right now before 18th of November, where the discount will actually end. However, one thing to note is this: as I mentioned, you have to have the pet at tier 4, so you have to feed other pets to it to upgrade it to tier 4, and this tier 4 is important. On the left side of the screen right now, I'm going to show you the stats. Okay, these stats will allow you to understand how much is a tier 3 hedgehog going to give you in terms of the chance to get multiple quantities of items. Tier 1, tier 2, 30%. Tier 3, 40%, and the Tier 4 is 50%. So at 50% proc rate, this is a very high chance that you will constantly get a good amount of materials. Okay, so this is one reason why this pet is so sought after, and almost all the life skill gatherers actually have this pet, because it really makes life life a lot easier. So if you're thinking of having some spare pearl to spend and you want to invest in something that you can use well enough, and you don't mind spending a few more on fodder pets to upgrade to tier 4, then I think the hedgehog is one good investment. If you are AFKing, that means away from keyboard fishing most of the time, then maybe you want to spend on the polar bear. So for the polar bear, I will cover it in the next video, so just stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you find this content helpful. Give the video a like for me so that it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And once again, thank you to all my sponsors, subscribers, and donators, contributors. Thank you very much to all of you here on the list on the left. I really appreciate your support. I never would have guessed a small channel like mine would have gotten so many of you supporting and growing it collectively with me. And also a big shout out to all my guild members and all the Trinity Online family Discord members that's watching this video. To the hundreds and hundreds of you guys, thank you very much for supporting the Discord channel and helping new players on a daily basis. So if you want to join us in Discord, you're always welcome to come and give it a shot. Join us, have a chat with us. I'm in there every day, so chat out with me. I'm just like you guys, a normal player. So with that, I hope you guys will take care, enjoy your time in game. The bear is coming up behind me, so I got to run away right now. Alright, so take care, have fun, enjoy the hedgehog if you are buying it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.